Hey everyone, Michelle Hart here. How you doing today? We're doing a pick a card reading for the Zodiac Angel Spreads that we've been doing this month, and today we have Sagittarius. So, the angel for Sagittarius is Advakiel or Adnakiel, and then you have the Archangel as well, which is the Archangel Regal. And the Archangel Regal is angel of like harmony, balance, and the angel Adnakiel or Advakiel is the angel of independence. So perfect for Sagittarius here. Let's go ahead and read this lovely card I have. Advakiel, angel of Sagittarius. When the world we live in feels too constrained, our eyes lift to the horizon. The endlessness of the world calls for us to depart from our lives and become a part of the unknown. In this space beyond the veil of the familiar, adventure awaits. A part of us never stopped existing in the wilderness. Advakiel guides us to rejoin the union, to seek for the sake of seeking, to live for the sake of life. So, we have 3 different options here, obviously. We have jade for the crystals here, obviously. We have jade, we have lapis, and we have obsidian, okay? So go ahead, pick whichever pile or whichever crystal you feel drawn to, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, you guys ready? Hopefully you are. We'll go ahead and start, as always, with pile 1. If you need time, as always, you can just go ahead, back up, pause the video for as much time as you need to pick out your whichever crystal or whichever pile you feel drawn to. Take all the time you need. That's what the pause button is for. So, we have the first card is, will you succeed in this study or this program that you're going for? The second card is, what might hold you back in trying to accomplish this goal, in trying to get this program done. And then the last is how Advakiel can help or encourage you as you go about this journey. All right? So, will you succeed in this study program? So this is kind of undecided. And that's partly because you feel like this is a very daunting task right now. That there is this journey awaits and you're trying to accomplish these goals and you're trying to improve your life or just get to a different place in your life. So there is a lot of just uncertainty. Not sure where this is going to lead. Not sure how you're going to accomplish this. And I feel that it's because you are unsure of whether or not this is the right decision for you. Now what's difficult is this is the Hanged Man here, right? The second card, which is supposed to be what might hold you back. And this is a double issue. We have the factor of time. Time is a big issue for you. You need to have the time to do this, and you need to also recognize that you don't have time to waste. And I think you already know that, but because of that, I suspect because of that restriction or feeling that tension in time and knowing that you don't have as much time as you'd like, it's kind of put you in this suspension of, I don't know where to go. You're so lost as to which direction to take that you're just frozen. So, excuse me. So, how Advakiel can help and encourage you? It is through the support of others. You are going to have to rely on, if you're married, your spouse. If you are single, family and friends, you are going to have to rely on others you're going to have to be willing to ask for help. And even, I get it, you're probably a very independent person, you don't want to do that, but guess what? If you actually want to achieve these goals and become more independent in the future, you're going to have to rely on others. Okay? So, keep that in mind as you're going through this whole process here, that you're going to need to rely on others. And ask Advakiel for, like, okay, send me people. Show me who I can trust, who I can rely on, so that I can actually accomplish this. All right? So we're going to call that good on pile 1. We're just moving right along. Now pile 2, this is for the people that picked the lovely piece of lapis. We have, the first card is, will you succeed in this program? The second card is, what might hold you back? And the third card is how Advakiel can help or encourage you in this process. So, this is really rough. So will you succeed in the study program? Absolutely yes. However, it might be more than you are willing to sacrifice. This is a heavy burden for you right now. This is a lot on your plate right now. And yes, you have the potential to succeed and do really well, but you are going to have to fight for this. This is really tough. What might hold you back? Finances. Finances and and where your priorities lie. What's interesting is I get the feeling that some of you are also struggling with a spouse that maybe doesn't want you to go back and get your education because he or she recognizes the burden that it's going to be to you, or even just to the whole family. Because if it is a financial issue, then guess what? That's a burden to the whole family. So this is a huge issue. You have the potential to succeed 100%, but you have to be willing to take on that heavy burden. And that might be more than you want to deal with right now. Okay. Now, how the angel Advakiel can help or encourage you is the moon. This is so crazy. The moon is very much a mystery card and very much things are kind of hidden right now. And I feel like Advakiel can help reveal the solutions to you, but ultimately it just comes back to this. Do you really want to continue this right now? This might just be a bad time for you. It might need to be something that needs to wait. It might need to be something that it's set for a different time in your life, okay? Just like the moon has cycles and phases, your life has cycles and phases, and you need to recognize the desire to do something right now doesn't mean it should be done right now. All right? So if you are wanting to go back to school, or if you're in the middle of school and it's just a struggle right now and more than you really want to deal with right now, recognize that this might be not the phase of life that you want to do this. Maybe there's other priorities you need to take care of first. If that is not the case, recognize that this burden, if you do choose to carry it, it is temporary, but it will feel like forever long. All right? We're going to let that one be for pile 2. Man, going back and continuing education, especially if you have already been like out of school for a while, is super, super rough. And trying to find the finances when you're later in life is just always difficult. But, the need to progress and grow it's a human need. It's not an option. If you're not growing, you're dying, So I'm just off on a tangent here. I'm sorry. The pile 3 has the obsidian here. So for the first card we have, will you succeed in this study or in this program? The second card is, what might hold you back. And the third card is how Advakiel can help or encourage you. Okay? So, dude, I love this. So for pile 3, you will absolutely succeed. It's going to be a lot to kind of juggle right now, but I feel like, honestly, schooling just in general is, as an adult, juggling a lot. But you absolutely will succeed. This is going to be a good progression for you, a good move for you. And the things that you're going to need to look out for, you're going to need to be careful not to isolate yourself in this situation. If you are too wrapped up in all of your difficulties and all of your responsibilities, you can isolate yourself too much to the point of it could be a problem. So be careful not to isolate yourself. You will need to be careful with your time. You will need time for yourself, by yourself. You will need time to study and to do what you need to do so that you can focus, so that you can accomplish your goals, right? But you're going to need to be careful that you have a balance of that. How do I put this? Have a balance of social life with the responsibilities, you know? So be very intentional with your time. Now, the last card is how Advakiel can help or encourage you. And this is learning to be patient in the process. The process is coming. It will come to fruition. You will grow and develop incredibly if you can have the patience to get through all of this. All right? So, and if you're somebody that's like really struggling to be consistent and persistent, then this is definitely where you go, okay, I need some help here, Advakiel. I need some encouragement to remind myself that I need to just be patient and work through this. All right? So, hopefully you got something good out of that. I'm going to leave it there. I'm kind of making this one a little bit of a shorter one. But this is where you need to really spend some time with yourself and decide for sure what your goals are so that you have a very clear aim, a very clear goal to yourself and to those around you. Okay, that way if you need help from others, it's very clear what you need help with, and to yourself, very clear what you should be focusing on throughout your day and in each day. All right? As always, please take care of yourselves, take care of those around you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you on the next video.